there is a scam on Mercari that you need to know about. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Zen Kitty Unboxed, where I do unboxings. However, today we're going to do something a little bit different. Story time. This is important though. There, as you know, are a lot of scams online, and I have never really been scammed that I remember. Anyway, and I just recently got scammed and could have lost a good chunk of money. So, where we begin. I do like shopping on Mercari. There's, really good deals on there and sometimes better than eBay. So, to start, my son, he wanted a, Lego Titanic set. And that set has recently came out, so it is still very expensive. As a matter of fact, on the website, Lego website, it sells for approximately $700. So, I wanted to give it a shot to see if I could find that Lego set for cheaper than what was being sold on Lego's website. So I went to Mercari and I saw a listing for approximately, $398, I believe, and with free shipping, which that is a steal because that ship is 4 foot long and weighs approximately 30 pounds. So I did see that the seller had 0 sales, 0 feedback, but because I was so excited about finding this ship at a really good price, I was like, I'm just gonna buy it. So I bought it against my good judgment, and after I made the purchase, the seller, it took the seller a while to actually upload a shipping a tracking number for me. And I looked at the tracking number and I noticed that the weight said half a pound. And I was like, wait a minute, half a pound. So you're telling me that this 30-pound Titanic ship, Lego ship, is going to fit in a box that only weighs a half a pound? So that was my first warning. I was like, oh no, I think I've been scammed. So I Google it, Mercari scam, and I read about all these different scams happening on Mercari, and I'm like, oh great, this is great. And so I do learn that on Mercari, you have 3 days to rate the seller once you've received your item. And if you don't rate them, what happens is Mercari, they hold the funds, and after 3 days, if you haven't rated the seller, then those funds get released to the seller. So I'm really glad that I did my research and figured that one out. So I decided to contact UPS, and I described the situation and they were alerted. And then I thought I better contact Mercari. So I did call somebody, and they were really, really nice, the Mercari rep, and they took down all my information. And I also let them know that there were numerous other listings, just like the listing I had just bought from, like 5, 6, 7, or 8 other listings that were people with 0 feedback, 0 sales, all free shipping, all like within the $300 to $400 price range, selling this same Lego Titanic ship. So I don't know if that's going to help. I don't know if Mercari is going to investigate these different accounts, but I thought I would do due diligence and at least do my part to help maybe stop someone else from getting scammed, because getting scammed is not fun. So I kept looking at the tracking, seeing where the package was going, and sure enough, it did get delivered to my city. Granted, it didn't come to my address, and that is what the scam is about. So what the scammer will do in this particular scam is the buyer will buy the item. The seller, the scam artist, will upload a tracking number, and they, right after they deliver the package, they'll call whoever they went through for shipping, and change the address to an address that is similar to, but not in the same city as where the buyer lives. And then they will wait in hopes that after the package is delivered to the wrong address, that the buyer won't notice it got delivered, and then the 3 days will elapse, and then the immediate what do you call that, feedback will go through, and then they'll get the money. So fortunately, Mercari, they investigated and they saw that, yeah, this looks fishy, and I got my full $400 refunded back to me. I am so grateful. I would have been really upset had I lost $400 to a sleazy scammer. So anyway, in the future, I will not buy from any Mercari sellers that do not have any feedback whatsoever, and also that don't have any account information set up, like the profile set up, because they'll tell you about themselves a little bit and stuff like that. And anyway, and this guy that I bought from didn't have any profile information at all. So I learned a hard lesson, but it would have been harder had I lost my money, and I'm really glad that I didn't. So you guys may be aware of this scam, but and if you aren't, now you are. Only buy from sellers on Mercari. I don't know about other websites, but only buy from sellers on Mercari that have have had more than 0 sales, like maybe at least like 5 or 6 or something. I know this is going to make it difficult for newbies trying to get their foot in the door and start selling on Mercari, but it's just a risk I don't want to take, you know, especially with a high dollar item like that Lego set. And unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to buy the Lego set because I'm not spending $700 to $1,000 on a Lego set. So I hope some of you learned something from my experience. Comment below, and has anything like this happened? Have you ever heard of this Mercari scam? I'm sure there's a billion more, but yeah, so if you like content like this, give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.